on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember the three pillars. We want to build a strategy and or a system that it's easy to understand, right? That it's easy to obey. We are trying to understand risk management rules, because we can have a strategy and or a system, but if we don't understand the risk management rules, we are not going to move forward. Hello Miguel, how are you? And the big one, the psychology. Everybody again, over and over. If you have a strategy and or a system and you have the risk management rules, if you don't understand how your psychology affects your strategy and or a system and risk management, you are not going to move forward. Hello Romar, how are you? And if this is your first time, everybody, we are in the basic module. We are learning about market structure, highs and lows, and trends. We learned about trend lines also, but we are still in the basic module. Remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and today we are going to explain why. It's one of the why. Lesson number 12, the trading time frame and the confirmation time frame. And also remember that the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. If you have questions and if you want to send the homeworks, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. That being said, everybody, let's dive into the charts. Remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Ciao Giuseppe, come stai? Spero tutto bene. Hello Santano, how are you? Everybody, I'm going to draw again the multiple time frame trading concept, and in the meantime please type in the chat a trade that you want to make, or a trade that maybe you are in, or a trade that you are looking to enter. Okay, so today we are going to move forward. This is going to be an upgrade. So we have the monthly chart on the left up quadrant, we have the weekly chart in the left lower quadrant, we have the daily chart in the upper right quadrant, and we have these smaller time frames, right? Let's see, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, whatever. Hello Annie, how are you? So after we analyze all this stuff, right? After we analyze, everybody, so this today is going to be an upgrade. After we analyze the long-term bias on the monthly chart, and after we analyze the market structure, so this is going to be this is going to be this, right? So after we analyze the long-term bias, after we analyze the structure, after we analyze the short-term trend, then what is the next step? The next step is to check what is called the trading time frame. So we need a confirmation from the trading time frame before we enter in our trading time frame. And this is just an example, okay? CHF JPY, okay, so I'm short on Euro GBP. Giuseppe, who was first? Any hello? Romar says Euro JPY. Romar, on what time frame did you enter? Hello Salbakti, how are you? Romar, on what time frame did you enter? And then we are going to check CHF JPY, okay? So this is a rule, everybody. A rule. Oh, Passion, one more rule. Yes, one more rule. This is for the beginner trader. Before I enter into a trade, I must have a confirmation from the higher time frame. And this is a rule, everybody. It's a rule, non-negotiable rule. Before I enter into a trade, I must have a confirmation from the higher time frame. 2-hour chart. Okay, great. Now, here is the relationship between the confirmation time frame. So let's write this down, everybody. Confirmation time frame is going to be here, and the trading time frame is going to be here. Okay, so if you are going to enter, everybody, if you are going to enter from the if you are going to enter, so let's change this trading time frame and confirmation time frame. If you are going to enter, everybody, from the 4-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 1-hour chart, your confirmation time frame is going to be the daily chart. If you are going to enter from the daily chart, your confirmation time frame is going to be the weekly chart. And if you are going to enter from the weekly chart, your confirmation time frame is going to be the monthly chart. You need to learn this and you need to remember this. Those are the rules. So Romer said that he entered from the 2-hour time frame. What time frame we are going to check first? Romer entered on the 2-hour time frame. What time frame is Romer's trading time frame, and what time frame is Romer's confirmation time frame? And if Giuseppe entered from the 1-hour time frame, what is his confirmation time frame? And if Annie entered from the 4-hour time frame, what is her confirmation time frame? Everybody. And some of you are with us for 2 or 3 years. My question is to you, everybody, are you doing this? Do you check your confirmation time frame before you enter? Okay, take a screenshot, everybody, of the relationship between the trading time frame and the confirmation time frame and the concept. It's a rule. Before I enter into a trade, I must have a confirmation from the higher time frame. What does this mean, the confirmation from the higher time frame? Everybody, if on your trading time frame you are in a downtrend, and on your confirmation time frame you are in an uptrend, can you enter a trade? It's that simple. It's that simple. If you have a downtrend, it's a confirmed downtrend on the 1-hour time frame, 2-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame. But if you have an uptrend on your confirmation time frame, can you go short on your trading time frame? It's a yes or no question, everybody. It's that simple. Don't make it complicated. You can say yes, I can enter. You can say no, I'm not going to enter. You can say I don't know. Miguel says yes, I always do it. Okay, great, Miguel, congratulations. In the meantime, let's open, what was the first one? Euro GBP 2-hour chart. Euro GBP 2-hour chart. Okay. What is the 2-hour chart doing, everybody? This is the 2-hour chart. This is where Romer entered short. What is the Euro GBP 2-hour chart doing? And what is the Euro GBP daily chart doing? So this is the rule. Before I enter short on the Euro GBP 2-hour time frame, I need to be aware what is the market doing on the daily chart. It's a high risk trade. Romer, how you define a high risk trade? Yes, Miguel, you should not. Giuseppe, no. Selbakti, no. Yes, everybody. You can, you can, but you should not. You're correct. Romer, how you define what is a high risk trade? You know? So 2-hour chart, the market is falling, right? What can we do? Well, we learned about how to use the trend lines. This is number one. And let me see. We should not break any candles and wicks. So this is going to be the first one. Okay, so this is the 2-hour chart, right? And on the daily chart, so we are looking for confirmations. So downtrend line, and on the daily we have a downtrend line, and we have a medium term downtrend line like this. Hopefully I didn't break any rules drawing the trend lines, right? So what is the market doing on the 2-hour chart? Well, the market is, what is the market doing? The market is making lower lows, lower highs, right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Remember, not all highs and lows are relevant, okay? But the market is making lower lows, lower highs. Passion, how do you know? Because we have a downtrend line confirming that we are in a downtrend. What is a downtrend line? A downtrend line is a tool that confirms the direction of the trend. So on the 2-hour time frame, we are down. Now, what is the daily doing? Is the daily making higher highs, higher lows, everybody? Or is the daily making lower lows, lower highs? What is the daily doing? And what you want to do, everybody, as a beginner trader, you try to look for confirmations of the tools that you are using on your trading time frame. Salbakti says daily downtrend, short downtrend. Well, let's see, everybody. Now, what you need to understand, everybody, is this. This is the picture. This is the sideways movement. Okay, so, and you need to understand this. You need to understand what is the market doing in your or at your entry, right? So if you short the market, why did you short the market? Right? Because if you ask in general what is the daily doing, well, the daily is sideways, right? The daily is sideways, moving up and down between those two bands, right? But what is the daily doing right now? Because I entered right now. Well, the daily is making, as Salbakti says, lower lows, lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. Everybody? So, do we have confirmation? Yes, sideways structure. Yes, sir. So do we have a confirmation to enter short based on highs and lows and based on the downtrend lines? Do we have a confirmation? Everybody, yes or no? Is the confirmation time frame confirming our trade on our trading time frame? It's a yes or no question. It's simple as that. It's simple as this, everybody. It's a yes or no question. Of course, you can say, oh, I don't know, I don't understand. You can say, I don't believe, I don't agree with you. You know. Other says, no, why not? Why not, Other? Romer says yes. Giuseppe says yes. Other, why not? Annie says yes. There is no right or wrong, everybody. We are here to talk. Other, what do you see? Time to shine. Sir, hello sir. Salbakti says yes. Happy Easter. Oh, yes, I forgot everybody. Happy Easter to everybody. Miguel says 2 hours is confirmed by the daily. Okay. Other, it's me and you, my friend. Why not? What are you seeing? What is the challenge? And everybody, one more thing now. So, talking about the confirmation, right? Talking about the confirmation, we have a confirmation about the direction. Because the drop is sharp, but this is good because we short the market. A sharp drop is good for us, Other. I was asking more about, do you see any indicator or something that you say, no, don't short the market, you know. So everybody, Other, please feel free to chat. Okay, we are here to learn, there is no right or wrong. So your direction is okay, everybody, right? Now, where is the challenge, or where could be the challenge? Well, the challenge could be at the entry, right? So we didn't learn yet, but where could be the entry? Well, the entry could be after the retracement, right? So, and the retracement happened here. The last retracement was this, those two candles, right? And the retracements before, where are the retracements to enter? Before it was here, something like this was the entry, and one more, the retracement before to go short, it was this one. Or maybe if you are watching this short-term consolidation, maybe you could wait for the market to break out of this short-term consolidation. Those are all entries, right? But if you entered here, everybody, maybe you get frustrated if you short the market here, circle, right? If you short the market here at this circle, before the market broke the retracement, the uptrend line, I probably missed the earlier part of the webinar. Yes, Other, if this is your first time, my friend, go back on the Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch the lessons from number 1. Okay? And watch it over and over. Everybody, remember, you should watch each lesson 2 or 3 times. There is too much information for our brain to grasp. Okay, going back to the circle. So maybe if you short the market, here at the circle, right, and you put your stop loss up in here, and we talked about where is the best place. Every stop loss is okay, but the best place is above or below the market structure, you know. So this was the circle, everybody. It's a great example of right bias, right direction, but wrong entry. It's the circle. Okay, you have the bias, and this happened here. We didn't learn candlesticks yet, but this happened here. That is a poor example, as you would not have the high following. Eddington, what are you talking about, my friend? That is a poor example, as you would not have a high following. What is a poor example, Eddington? There is a risk in selling 2 hours because there could be a retracement of a structure uptrend in the daily. Salbakti, every trade has risk, but if you have the confirmation time frame giving you the okay, I mean, there is no right or wrong, but I wouldn't say that this is a high risk trade. Okay, in my opinion. Before that, the trend line was broken. Oop, never mind, I was wrong. Okay, no problem, Eddington. I still don't understand what we were talking about, but still okay. So everybody, if you're a beginner trader, you need to understand that timing is also a part of trading, right? So you need to understand that, okay, the higher time frame is going to give you the confirmation for you to enter. Now, of course, we are not there yet, but we are going to learn about different indicators like the counter trendline break, the crown, candlestick formations, okay? All of this is going to help you not to enter prematurely. Hello MHB boss. Volatility and sudden changes are in the current market is bad for traders, especially for those of us who do not have income. This is my backdrop. Other yes and no. So sudden changes are good for trader, not bad. Okay, but you are right when you say that if you don't have enough income, you know, that you are right. So this is what we're telling you. Try to demo trade minimum for 6 months and try to win for minimum 3 months. No losing months in between, and only then you go and you invest real money, everybody. Okay? If you're a beginner trader, don't play with real money, everybody. Open a demo account on whatever broker, it doesn't matter. Link it to my FX book and trade. And only when you can show 3 months of profits, it doesn't matter 1%, 0.5%, 5%, but you need to show consistency in your profits. Okay? After 3 months, you can call me. We are going to have a conversation and I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to tell you, oh, I think you can start trading with your money, or I'm going to suggest you. I'm not your father, but I can give you suggestions. I'm going to tell you, well, I think your knowledge is not good enough still. I think you should be trading, demo trading another for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Early tips and what is TPS and SLS, MHB? You can have a demo indefinitely, yes sir. But there are a lot of beginners that throw 100, 200 bucks in the account and we know they are going to lose, right? Because they don't have, as others said correctly, if you don't have enough money, everybody, your chance is 0 in the Forex market. Okay? You can play around, of course, you know, you're going to win some, lose one, but you are not going anywhere if you don't have enough money. And what is the logic behind this is where you are going to put the stop loss level. Because sideways trend is stronger buy, so better to manage trade risk, right? Salbakti, you should always manage trade risk, okay? Not just in sideways. Regarding this premature entry at the circle, it is very tricky. Well, it's not. It's not tricky, everybody. I'm going to show you why it's not tricky. Let's delete. I'm going to show you, everybody, why it's not tricky. So this is the market, right? This was the market. And the market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? where are we going to enter next? Everybody, where are we going to enter next? Everybody. So remember, every time the market broke the uptrend line, every time when the market broke the uptrend line, it made a lower low. True or true, everybody? Every time the market broke the uptrend line, made a lower low. Do we agree on that? Every single time the market broke the uptrend line, it made a lower low. After the counter trend line break. Yes, I'm talking also to the traders that don't know what is a counter trend line. Did the market or did not the market made a lower low every time that it broke the uptrend line? Yes or no? True, okay. So what we're going to do? Well, we are going to monitor the market and we are going to enter on the next, right? And we are going to monitor the market. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now where is our trend line? Our trend line is here. Okay, are we going to go short right now? Everybody, is right now the time to go short? This is our uptrend line. Is the time right, everybody? Is the time right to enter the market? Look at the trend line. Did the market break the uptrend line? You can say yes, you can say no, you can say no, you can say I have no idea, no problem. Passion, no, because the market did not break yet the uptrend line. Yes sir, Romar says no. Correct. So we are going to wait, right? One more. Bam. Did the market broke? Is now the right time to enter? Everybody? It is, right? Now it is, right? So we are here. This would be our entry. Let's make it green. This would be our entry and this would be our stop loss. Just an example, right? Yes, wait for the candle. Okay, so let's see what happened here. The market stopped us out, correct? The market stopped us out. Okay, great. What we are going to do with the trend line? For the one who says it's a tricky entry, what we are going to do with the trend line? We are going to adjust the trend line like this. And we are going to monitor the market for the next opportunity. Miguel, can you see the trend line? So this entry was not tricky, everybody. The market stopped you out, or the market stopped me out, it doesn't matter. We all have losses time to time. The market stopped me out and it showed me that is going to retrace further back. So what, but my strategy is the same. I'm going to wait more, wait, and the market is moving up, right? And I'm going to wait. What I'm going to do, I'm going to extend this trend line. Wait. What is the market doing, everybody? And wait for one more, wait. Okay, and I'm going to draw another trend line. The medium term maybe, and of course I'm going to draw, at least I'm going to try to draw, not to break any rules, the aggressive, the short-term trend line. Okay, And let me see, bam. Okay, is this the right time to enter, everybody? This one. This is what Miguel says, this was a tricky entry. And I said, no, it was not. Okay, is now the right time to enter? So entry, stop loss, again up in here. And if you say no, why not? Or if you say yes, why it's now it's the right time to enter, or why it's not the right time to enter? Stop loss should be the previous lower high. Making higher highs, higher lows. Yes, sir. What is UT? Accelerating up, we can draw another trend line. Yes. Is this, everybody, the right time to enter the market? Going short. Let's make a poll. There is no right or wrong, everybody. We are here to learn. And of course, Miguel is right. If you don't pay enough attention on what is going on the chart, then this could be a tricky entry, but it's really not. The aggressive trend line broke the candle, so it's a yes or no. Should we enter, or shouldn't we enter? Yes, 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 yes. Everybody says yes. Okay, everybody, tell me, before you enter this trade, is the market making higher highs and higher lows, or is the market making lower lows, lower highs? What is the market doing? Before you enter the trade, what is the market doing? It's making, is the market making the same? Look at this horizontal line. Before you enter the market, is the market behaving in the same way than it behaved on the left? Is the market doing the same thing on the right of the vertical line? Is the market doing the same? It's making lower lows, lower highs? Or is the market doing something different? No, it's making lower low. Yes, it's a lower low. What about the highs? What about the highs, MHB? Higher high and higher low, Giuseppe. So, Giuseppe, do you want to enter right now? And especially Miguel. It's not just Miguel, but Miguel is talking to me, everybody. So, Miguel, can you see why this was not a tricky trade? Patak says lower lows. A deeper retracement. So, all of you that said yes before, are you still sure you want to go short? No, it retraces deeper. Right hand side higher high still lower than the left lower high. What is the short-term trend doing, everybody? Yes, it's the same. Okay? Everybody. Now, try to open your mind, okay? Try to open your mind. What you see right now, it's not the same. Okay? It's not the same. You didn't have, let's color code in pink the trend lines on the right side. Trend line, trend line, trend line. Okay? It's not the same. You didn't have, look at these three trend lines from the right side, see? Long term, medium, short term. So, when the market was behaving before, look in here, look at this retracement. Do you have the three trend lines in here? Circle. Do you have the three trend lines from the first circle? Do you have the three trend lines from the second circle? Do you have the three trend lines from the third circle? Or maybe the third that you had two, okay. This was the one more. So can you see that the market was behaving differently? You had one or two maybe, but most likely you have one. There was two, and there was one again before. You had one trend line on the retracement and it falls. You have two trend lines on the retracement and it falls. You have one trend line and it falls, and you have one trend line again and it falls. You need to understand that the market is not behaving in the same way on the left side than it's behaving on the right side. L high wait for long short term, stop loss be above the previous lower high, blah blah blah. Santanu, are you from India? Salbakti, no. Okay, and we learned about the trend lines, right? And one more thing, what was the market doing? It was making high, low, high, low, high. Do you look at the left side, everybody? I'm going to color code this in black right now, or let's make it in green. Green. Can you see that the market was just retracing and falling and retracing and falling, but then the market stopped, it paused, and started to make higher highs, higher lows? Do you see this, everybody? Do you see this? That is different market behavior. And now, of course, the question is, can we enter in here? And the answer is yes, of course you can enter, but what is the probability? And we learned about trend confirmation. So if you enter in here, everybody, how much is your probability of this trade to be a success? Miguel and everybody else, especially you, Miguel, and everybody else who is thinking that this was a tricky entry. It was really not. If you short the market here, how much is this of a trend confirmation? Oh, Passion, this is a lower low. Yes, it is, but how much in percentage? Are you entering a 25% trade? Are you entering based on trend confirmation? Are you entering a 50% trade based on the trend confirmation? Are you entering a 75%? Yes, it's a 50, right? You have the first high and you have the first low. But remember, you have the medium-term uptrend line against you, and you have the long-term uptrend line against you. 80%, no. 75, no. 50%, it's okay, everybody, because you have the first high, and this low is not even confirmed. But okay, it went lower. The yellow line, this is a 50%. This is the yellow line, it's here. You have only the first high and the first low. And if every high and low it's 25, so this would be a 50% downtrend confirmed. And when it's 50% downtrend confirmed, you are playing the casino, you know. If you enter this kind of trade, everybody, and if you win, you got lucky. This has nothing to do with trading. 618 near, we are not there yet. Patak, we are far away from the Fibonacci's. So we entered, if you entered in here, Miguel and everybody else, try to open your mind. Try to understand that behavior on the right side, it's not anymore the same than the behavior on the left side. Try to understand that the market broke the aggressive, yes. Made the first low, yes. But still, you have the two uptrend lines going against you. Can we enter if the lower time frame makes a complete 100% move? Not without the confirmation time frame. Santanu. Not without the confirmation time frame. This is where beginner traders lose money. You have a 100% move on the smaller time frame, but you have a 20 or 30% confirmation on the higher time frame, and you enter. You are going to lose. I can promise you that. Sir, but you could short where your orange line is also with a trend line before it reversed. Shine, we entered there and we were stopped out. You were late a little bit. We entered at the orange line, time to shine, and we were stopped out, and then we were searching. But I'm explaining this because Miguel said this was a tricky entry, and I said, well, it was really not. Everybody try to understand that this entry is against you. Oh, Passion, but it made a lower low. It's against you. You have only a 50% chance of the trade confirmation, and you have two suckers down here telling you that the market is still up. And this is where beginner traders should follow the rules, because look what is going to happen. You entered, went down, right? Why is the market reversing? Why is the market reversing in here and went down, sideways, up, and stop you out? Why did the market reverse and stop you out, everybody? Because of this one here. And you had this uptrend line, Miguel and everybody else, before everything happened. Why did the market reverse and stop you out? Because the market didn't break the medium-term uptrend line, and it didn't break the long-term uptrend line. Tricky, maudit word. Don't worry, Miguel, there are a lot of traders thinking like you, but they are not saying anything on the chat. You know? Everybody, let's move on, but tell me, could you predict, if you analyzed carefully enough, could you predict that this entry was a bad entry? Could you enter shorting? Yes, you could, right? But could you at least predict that this entry was a low probability trade based on indicators which are the short-term trend and the trend lines? Do you understand this? Why beginner traders lose money in the beginning? Because they enter. They are going to see the market moving down or the market moving up, and oh my god, the market is, I'm going to short. Well, wait a minute. Analyze the market. Is the 2-hour chart. Every candle takes 2 hours to form. So calm down. Calm down your horses and analyze the market. You could predict that this entry was not good enough. And of course the market can do anything it wants, but this was a low probability trade. Why is that again? What's the logic behind this? The market was making higher highs, higher lows, was not behaving as from the left side of the horizontal line, and you went against the two uptrend lines, showing you that it's not the time to enter. It was a premature entry, yes sir. So it was not tricky, everybody. And don't worry, Miguel, there are a lot of traders thinking like you. Okay? Thank you for the example, Miguel. It was a great example, right? and then it finally, right? Now where should you enter? Right? Some of you now, when the next time comes, see? Also here, also the next entry, it's not the best. This entry is not the best, but still better than the entry before. Why it's not the best? Because you have the long-term uptrend line still against you. But either way, it's better this one than this one, right? And finally later, and we learned this, you have the lower lows, lower highs. So after this, it would be the time to enter on the next retracement. Why is that? You have again confirmation from the short-term trend. The market, it's not making any more higher highs, higher lows, but it reversed. It's making lower lows, lower highs. Okay, next, what was it? CHF, JPY. 4-hour chart, right, Giuseppe? You were asking on CHF. What was the currency pair? Giuseppe, can you help me? What was the next currency pair? And we are here, everybody. This is the lesson for today. Before I enter into trade, I must have a confirmation from the higher time frame. Remember that direction is only part. We need to be good also at entries. You could have a correct direction, but you enter too soon, as we have seen right now, and you still could lose. Oh, 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. 1 hour. Are you short? Are you long? And the daily chart is going to be the confirmation time frame. Yes, CHF JPY, 1 hour chart. Are you short? Are you long, Giuseppe? What are you? So, CHF JPY, let's compress the chart. What is the market doing? Well, the market was in an uptrend, broke the uptrend line. And maybe the market is locked inside those two bands, just maybe, I don't know. Just maybe the market is locked inside those two, something like this. And maybe the market is locked something like this, right? And then what happened? The market was making lower lows, lower highs until here. Let's make this black. Stroke like this. And then the market was making higher highs and higher lows again until here. And right now the market is falling, right? Short-term long. Miguel, I think you should be... No, sorry, not Miguel, time to shine. Time to shine, I think that the indicators are telling you that the long term, well, it depends on what time frame. I think CHF is a mess right now. Romer, it's not a mess. It's just you need to train yourself. It's not a mess. Believe me, it's not a mess. Many times we enter and the market is immediately against us. Does this mean we enter prematurely, or it's the way the market behaves? Miguel, you know the answer to this question. It's the way how the market behaves. It's the way how the market behaves, everybody. Okay? This is why the place of the stop loss is very important. Okay? It happens all the time. If you enter into a trade and you get in profit in a matter of seconds, this is luck, everybody. You got lucky. 80% of the time the market is going to retest the area, is going to retest the candlestick formations, is going to retest the pivot point, support, resistance, and every other indicator. Making higher highs and higher lows right now. Time to shine? No, it's not making higher highs, higher lows. Remember, not all highs and lows are relevant, everybody. After the market breaks the trend line is the structure. Those are the highs and the lows. You should pay attention, time to shine. Not all highs and lows are relevant. Okay? And we can draw some trend lines. Down 1, down 2, up 3. Let me see, is the higher high? Which one is the higher high? Give me a second. High 111723, 111729. Okay, I need to adjust the trend line. There you go. Okay, whoops, where are we? There you go. CHF JPY 1 hour chart, everybody. Okay, what are we? We are in a down retracement right now. Okay, we are in a down retracement. And we learned this about, everybody, if the market is going to move on and break this high, then we are going to have a change in the short-term structure. But right now we are in a down retracement. How is that different to the previous example you showed us? FXPassion, could we put the last trend line lower to the last lower low? No, you can't. You can't. The trend line is, everybody, you can't. You can't do this. A trend line is a tool that confirms the trend. Where was the trend, everybody? This was the trend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So you cannot make it like this, everybody. This would be wrong. This is lower lows, lower highs. So the uptrend line is like this. This is the correct uptrend line. So Bhakti, we only put our stop loss wrongly, market giving me this lesson. Yes sir, last upper trend line. Yes. Something is happening in the market. My two dogs are fighting. The Fibonacci and the Ichimoku are fighting. Okay, so Giuseppe is short. Okay, Giuseppe, I don't know, where did you enter? If you entered short here, circle. If you entered short here is okay. If you entered short somewhere in here, you are maybe premature because of the uptrend line. Okay, time to shine. How is that different to the previous example you showed us? The previous example has nothing to do. Look at time to shine, Euro GBP and CHF JPY. Look at the daily chart on, I'm going to show you how is this different. Do you think those two charts have anything in common, time to shine? Do you think that the Euro GBP daily chart has anything in common as the CHF JPY? Do you think this is the same way? This last remark about the trend line is very helpful. Yes, Miguel? The second. Time to shine. I don't have much time. Can you see that one chart has nothing to do with the other? So how is that different? It's totally different. Those are two independent charts. One has nothing to do with the other. You have different patterns. But let's make it quick, everybody. 2 more minutes. Where are we? So daily chart, right? Daily chart. So maybe we are locked in here and maybe we are locked in here, right? And the market's making this, it's moving inside the bands, right, for the time being. And what? This is the daily chart. Let's compress the chart. Okay, we are not in an uptrend anymore. We are not in an uptrend anymore. This would be the uptrend line. Last question, everybody, and we have 1 minute. Do we have a confirmation from the daily chart to go short on the 1 hour chart? What do you think? Do we have a confirmation, everybody? And Miguel, this is a tricky one. Now you can say this is a tricky one, because this is a tricky one. Everybody, do we have a confirmation from the daily chart that we can go short on the 1 hour chart? It's a yes or no question, everybody. It's simple as that. Okay, everybody, time to shine says no. Okay, everybody, we are out of time. We are going to go back tomorrow, okay, Giuseppe? I need to finish, I'm sorry, we don't have time. But we are going to talk tomorrow we're going to finish about the CHF JPY. Okay, everybody, stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.